This information about Chapter 7 business bankruptcy, Chapter 13 business reorganization plans, and business debt negotiation is brought to you by Fraley and Fraley, Sacramento Bankruptcy Attorneys. This is part one of a two-part video series. Today, we're going to discuss options for financially troubled sole proprietorship businesses. Your first question may be, what is a sole proprietorship? A sole proprietorship is any business that is not a partnership or a corporation. You and the business are, for all legal purposes, one and the same. You, or you and your spouse, may be running the business under your own name or doing business as a different business name. An example would be John Smith, or John Smith doing business as Ace Restaurant. Are you trapped running your business because if you close it, you owe debts you can't pay, such as SBA loans, leases, suppliers, personal loans from friends, relatives, and investors? Do you feel like you've got the tiger by the tail and you don't dare let go of it because it's going to eat you? I'm Gary Fraley, founder of Fraley and Fraley, Sacramento Bankruptcy Attorneys. I'm a California State Bar certified bankruptcy law specialist with over a third of a century in practice helping business owners deal with money problems. Today I'm going to discuss with you all of your options to end your business debt problems. That includes options that may not include hiring a bankruptcy lawyer. Depending on your situation, these options can be negotiating with your creditors to reduce payments or settling your debts, Chapter 7 bankruptcy reorganization, a Chapter 13 business bankruptcy reorganization plan, or Chapter 7 bankruptcy. Many businesses, especially small businesses, have been crushed by the downturn in the economy. If you're like most of my business clients, you've done everything possible to hold on. Unfortunately, lack of income and the size of the debts are probably taking a physical and emotional toll on your health. On top of that, the stress may be damaging relationships with others. Financial problems are a major factor in 99% of all failed relationships and divorces. If your business is in financial trouble, you have 9 possible solutions that are available to you. The first would be to continue to run the business, work even longer hours, and try to increase the business income if that was all possible. You've probably already tried everything you can think of on that score. You may struggle along and hope that things will get better somehow, and hope that you'll somehow find a way to pay your debts just as you've been doing. The second possibility is to try to reduce operating expenses. Again, you've probably already done that. The third possibility is negotiating a workout with your creditors. If your business income covers your operating expenses, but you can't cover the debt load, make lease payments, and still put food on the table, this may be a solution that keeps you in business. Unfortunately, if you've already tried negotiating with your landlord and other creditors, you've probably had little or no success. The fourth choice would be hiring a skilled bankruptcy and debt negotiation lawyer to represent you. An experienced bankruptcy attorney can often make deals and workouts that your creditors wouldn't be willing to do with you. Quality legal representation may change the results dramatically in your favor. No attorney can promise you someone else is going to make a deal with you. However, your best chance of getting a creditor to make a deal is if you're represented by a skilled bankruptcy and debt negotiation attorney. Teddy Roosevelt had a saying, "Speak softly and carry a big stick." Your bankruptcy attorney can be that big stick. Often creditors realize you're serious when you've hired a bankruptcy attorney. If they want their money, they'll have to work with you. If a landlord or creditors refuse to work with you, we can point out that if you file a Chapter 7 bankruptcy, they will likely end up with little or nothing for their foolishness. The fifth choice would be to file a Chapter 11 bankruptcy reorganization. Other than major corporations, they're seldom successful. In addition, Chapter 11 bankruptcy is extremely expensive, typically costing $10,000 to $100,000 or more just for upfront legal fees. Additionally, you have to pay large going payments to the trustee's office on top of whatever you end up paying the creditors. Most businesses with financial problems simply can't afford a Chapter 11 bankruptcy. On top of all that, your creditors get to vote on whether they approve your plan or even propose their own plan if the one you propose is not approved. I invite you to go to the second video in this series where I will explain the rest of your Chapter 7 bankruptcy, Chapter 13 debt reorganization and business debt negotiations options to you, and how Fraley and Fraley, Sacramento Bankruptcy Attorneys, may be able to help you.